Have you ever worked for a boss who always seems to be in emergency mode? Every day is a new chapter in a drama series, corporate disasters and the incompetent savior. But the plot twist is that the disaster, he created it. The Chief Tactical Officer is a mythical figure, a master manipulator. He arrives at the office with an air of gravity, as if carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. "We have a serious problem," he announces to an already exhausted team. But who caused the problem? Oh, of course, it was his brilliant plan from yesterday. Let's take a classic example. He decides to completely change the company's management system without training the staff. After 2 weeks, the employees are in tears, and the customers are threatening to change suppliers. But then our hero enters the scene. "Don't worry, I'll take care of it," he declares, while floundering between emails and long meetings, proposing solutions that make everything worse. The Chief Tactical Officer is a master at organizing endless meetings. These meetings are often filled with terms like synergy, process optimization, and the evergreen think outside the box. But at the end of the day, the only thing that has been optimized is coffee consumption. There is always a climax in these meetings. The boss stands up and, with a confusing mind map projected on PowerPoint, proclaims, "This is our strategy." No one understands anything, but everyone applauds for fear of being fired. There are 2 things the Chief Tactical Officer does well. 1. Create confusion. The greater the chaos, the more dramatic its rescue will be. 2. Take credit. If something goes well, it's his credit. If something goes badly, well, it's the system's fault, the market's fault, or better yet, the team's fault. One day, our boss decides to launch a mammoth project with no budget. When the project inevitably fails, he shows up to the board of directors with complicated graphs showing enormous untapped potential. I translate, it wasn't a failure, it was a valuable lesson. While the Chief Tactical basks in his glory, the team is a mess. People are working late into the night to clean up the damage and desperately trying to keep the company afloat. The HR team is inundated with requests for nervous breakdown time off. But the boss? Oh, he's on LinkedIn posting articles about being an empathetic leader. The final eulogy. At the end of the year, the Chief Tactical Officer throws a big company party to celebrate the successes. He takes the microphone and, in a voice trembling with false humility, says, "I could never have done this without my team." The glassy-eyed team simply nods. But the best part is when he hands out motivational awards. Who gets the Best Problem Solver award? Himself, of course. The truth is that we have all met a tactical chief at least once. The question is, why do we put up with them? Maybe because, deep down, we hope that one day we too can become leaders, create a little chaos, and emerge as heroes. But remember, if a boss tells you he'll fix everything, there's a 90% chance he caused the problem himself. And the other 10%? Well, it's your fault for not understanding his brilliant plan. So, next time you see the Chief Tactical come into the office with a brilliant new plan, be prepared. And most importantly, don't forget to stock up on coffee. You'll need all the caffeine you can get to survive. Have you ever had a tactical chief in your life? Let us know in the comments.